Hey, what's up? Dysphagia is an alteration or difficulty swallowing. This symptom is frequent in people with some brain damage, some disease that causes some neurological deterioration, but it is also caused by conditions that led to anatomical damage. Poor swallowing can lead to problems of malnutrition and dehydration, but it can also cause choking, or aspiration, and even pneumonia. So it is very important to detect dysphagia in a timely manner, and take the most appropriate measures, both on the part of the patient and their caregivers. And that is precisely what we propose in this video and in the following one, to serve as a guide to identify and correctly assess the problem, adapting the diet to each case. An important clarification. Here we will deal with neurological dysphagias, which account for 4 out of 5 cases in adults, which occur abruptly, but can be reversed to some extent. Let's see what the symptoms. Coughing or choking when eating, or right after any food, but especially liquids. Frequent throat clearing is also a good sign, as are changes in voice, or dysphonia. Drooling, difficulty controlling saliva, difficulty handling food in the mouth, which results in prolonged use, swallowing in small amounts, and even remaining debris in the mouth. Progressive weight loss, as well as signs of malnutrition and dehydration. Malnutrition can be evidenced with a simple test, that of Ubiwaka, which consists of surrounding oneself the calf with his ring, if it can be surrounded, and also with some slack. It must be taken as a sign of sarcopenia, a significant loss of muscle mass. And dehydration can be measured by pinching the back of the hand. If the skin recovers immediately, there is no problem. But if you keep the fold even for a short time, you have to think that you are not properly hydrated. Also, fever without other explanation is a possible sign of dysphagia, as well as repeated respiratory infections. If we have detected one or more of these signs, it is time to obtain a professional assessment and address the problem by individualizing solutions. A well-done study will make it possible to prolong oral feeding, avoid complications related to nutrition, as well as potentially fatal respiratory complications, and at the same time, favor recovery by adapting the diet or, on the contrary, establish alternatives to oral feeding, such as the nasogastric tube, SNG, which reaches the stomach, the nasoenteric tube, SNE, which reaches the small intestine, or the percutaneous endoscopic gastrostomy, PEG, which allows food to reach the stomach through the abdominal wall. And so far for today. In the next videos we will see more in depth what to do depending on the type of disguise. Thank you very much.